Hi everyone! Congratulations on your offer of admissions and welcome to Western. I know that's exciting time for you and a lot of information is coming on your way. We are International Student Advisor and our role here is to support you in your immigration steps. This video is designed especially for newly accepted international undergraduate students. We are here to help you focus on what matters most right now. To start, who is considered an international student? Basically, everyone who is not a permanent resident of Canada or a Canadian citizen. If you are already studying in Canada but are not a permanent resident or Canadian citizen, you are still considered an international student, even if you were not previously required to have a study permit. It includes high school students in Canada who are exempt from study permit, such as students in a protected person or visitor status. To study in Canada, international students need two key documents: a letter of acceptance that is issued by Western University and confirms that you have been admitted to a program, and a study permit that allows you to study in Canada. It is issued by Immigration, Refugees and Citizenship Canada, IRCC. This is the Canadian agency that reviews and processes your application. Receiving your letter of acceptance does not automatically mean that you can study in Canada. You must apply for and be approved for a study permit. Study permit processing times change depends on your country, and they can take several weeks or even months. That's why we strongly recommend applying as soon as you receive your letter of acceptance and your provincial attestation letter. You do not need to meet the conditions of your acceptance to start your application. Yearly, it's always better. Moving on to the required documents for your study permit application, the first is your letter of acceptance from Western. You can find it by logging into the Choose portal. This document confirms your personal information, program, start date, program length, and tuition fee. Please review it carefully once you receive it to ensure all the information is correct before applying to your study permit. The Provincial Attestation Letter, or PAL, is also required for most students. In only a few cases, PAL is not required. You can check the IRCC website or contact us to see if you qualify for an exemption. This document is issued by Western and must be requested through Choose portal. This is what you will see when you log into the portal. Just click the box for study permit and PALs, and you'll see where to request it. Your passport must be valid for the entire duration of your studies. If your passport is expiring soon, we recommend renewing it before applying for your study permit, as your study permit will only be issued for the duration of your passport. If your passport expires before you complete your program, you will need to extend your study permit after renewing your passport. You must show that you have enough funds to cover your tuition, living expenses, and transportation to and from Canada without relying on work income in Canada. This is a very important part of your application, and incomplete or unclear proof of funds is a common reason for refusals. IRCC provides a list of documents that can serve as proof of funds, along with the minimum amount required for living expenses. It may change on case by case. You will also need a study plan. In this document, you explain why you want to study in Canada, why you choose your program, your ties to your home country, and your intention to leave Canada at the end of your studies. 1 to 2 pages should be enough. Depending on your country of residence, you may also need to complete biometrics, a medical exam, or other local requirements. Always check the instructions specific for your application location. If you apply from outside Canada, once your application is approved, we will receive a letter of introduction. Depending on your nationality, you also receive a visa or an electronic travel authorization, ETA. The visa or ETA is the document that authorizes you to travel to Canada, and the letter of introduction must be presented at the port of entry upon your arrival. This is where you will have your study permit printed. Take a minute to review your study permit. It's important to ensure all information is correct. It's much easier to have your study permit corrected at the port of entry than later. If you applied from inside Canada, your study permit will be mailed to your mail address after approval. However, applying from inside Canada is only possible in limited situations, so make sure you understand your eligibility before applying. Some common mistakes we see include missing or incorrect documents, inconsistent information, applying too late, and/or relying on advice from social medias or AI tools. Immigration rules change often, so it's important to rely on official sources and licensed advisors. As you can see from our presentation, study permit applications are unique and must be prepared case-by-case basis. Your application will not be the same as someone you know. As soon as you accept your offer, we encourage you to connect with Western International. We offer online and in-person appointments, as well as drop-in hours to review and advise you based on your specific needs. Scan the QR code to book an appointment with an international student advisor. Once again, congratulations on your acceptance to Western. Stay tuned for an excited international student orientation. You'll receive more details close to your start date. We look forward to welcome to campus.